Hey, what's going on everyone? Vega here for Serpent X Tech, and it's time for me to upgrade my mouse, my portable mouse that I use on the go when I'm traveling to edit videos, manage things, play video games. And this is the Corsair Harpoon. This is my original day-to-day mouse, but I'm going to be replacing it with the glorious Model i2, which is a lot lighter, 75 grams versus 99 grams, more programmable buttons versus less. And this guy's just dying on me. Not only is it not able to last as long during consistent use, but the left click, after about, I say, the first year, a piece of white plastic fell out the front here, and when I left click, it oftentimes double clicks, so that means misfire in first person shooters, misclicking things, or accidentally closing out browsers because it double clicked the window in front of it. It's just really annoying. We did get some pretty good features on here. We got two buttons on the side, left and right, middle mouse, and then DPI control with one RGB zone, whereas the Glorious has two RGB zones on either side. DPI right here, top for up, bottom for down, wheel mouse, and then a significant amount more buttons here on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it says 11 programmable buttons. It's much lighter. It feels really good in the hand, and if you look at the side here, they both have areas for you to rest your thumb, but this one has a significant footprint, so my thumb really rests on there, where this one just kind of slides off and hits the table, which is not a big deal. They both feel really good on my hands. The battery life, I would say 15 to 18 hours of consistent use on this one. This one's projected to give us more, standby 40. This one I believe we should be getting 32-ish hours of use and a little bit over 40 on standby, but we got to do some long-term testing of that. What you get in the box with the Glorious is you got to slide it up once you cut the tape, and you'll be able to see a little welcome packet, and then the mouse will be right behind here, and then there's actually a box in the very back here. If I lay it down, you see there's a box right here, so you just pull this out. There's the box, and that's going to have some additional accessories for us. Let's go ahead and put that on the table. Grab that out, and you can see accessories. So let's open this up real quick for you. And it does tell you in the box, in case you miss it, accessories below. You get it out, and here's what you get. So one is, like, if I wanted to connect this to my desktop, it gives me a Type-C port right here, so I can just plug that in, and then just use it wirelessly. Right? Say for example, this is plugged into my desktop instead of my laptop. I plug this end here into the back piece, and then this is sending out the 2.4 gigahertz for the Glorious mouse to connect. This is the dongle for the Corsair mouse, and there are differences between the charging connector. If we look very carefully here, what you're going to see is the Glorious mouse has this connector, which is Type-C, and that slots in to that port right there, whereas the Corsair is using micro USB. I'm sure it's been updated, but this is the older model, and what I notice is that groove that it slots in right there is very tight. It is also grooved for a reason, or keyed for a reason, to only fit this. You could fit another micro USB cable, but if it has like a wide plastic housing around it, it won't fit, and then you won't be able to charge it. So you got to make sure you have this wire, where at least with this Type-C and the new Glorious mouse, it doesn't matter if I lose this one, because I just plug it into any other Type-C cable to charge the mouse. Another pitfall here is I got this little thing here. So now I can leave this USB plugged into the laptop, and that'd be no problem. But the USB that comes with the Corsair mouse has a area or compartment to where I can store it, whereas the Glorious mouse does not. As you can see here, this little compartment is where I could take this out, put it in there, throw it in my backpack, get on the plane, good to go. Both of them are Bluetooth capable or 2.4 gigahertz. This one has a compartment, this one does not. This one has 4 feet, this one has 6. This one's lighter, feels a little bit better. This one feels fine, and the DPI are both pretty good on either one. But I believe this one has a little bit of an edge as far as the sensor versus the PWM. I think this is the 3325, but it's just time to upgrade. This thing is wearing out on me, and yes, this is the PMW 3325, and I forgot what sensor this one uses. But the website says BAM-F 2.0, 650 IPS tracking, 50G acceleration, and up to 2600 DPI. That's crazy. So this is definitely higher DPI than the original wireless Harpoon. And on top of that, this thing says it has 210 hours. Holy crap. I did not know that. 210 hours of battery life. That, I don't know. We're going to have to put that to the test. That's crazy, because this only came with a 40 on standby and 24 brand new of use. But now it's down to like 15, 16 during use. But either way, both of them feel really good in my hands. There's no adjustable weights like the old school mouse. But this, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might hang on to it. I might turn it into like a USB adapter for some other stuff. But I'm just going to plug this 2.4 into here, use Bluetooth on my work laptop, and then use the 2.4 on my gaming laptop. And it was just time to upgrade. Again, this thing has been worn pretty well. I think it'd be a great mouse to hang on to or to give to one of my kids. But the glorious mouse is here to save me from the double click nightmares, from the extra weight, from the issues with the sensor as it has degraded and gotten old, and the battery life, which drives me up the wall. And some further specs here. Again, 75 grams compared to 99 grams. It's got 80 million clicks according to their switch rating. The BAM F 2.0 sensor, 2.4 gigahertz, the frictionless G-Skate feet, 210 hours of battery life. I think it's 110 on 2.4 gigahertz and 210 on Bluetooth. So it just depends on how you use it. Max DPI 2600, max speed 650 IPS. Total buttons 9. Okay, 9, not 11. I misspoke. So 9 buttons in total versus 1, 2, 3, I guess maybe 6. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. So definitely an upgrade for me, but may not be an upgrade for you. The Harpoon has served me well for many years, but it's just getting too worn out. You can see some of my grease and fingerprints and all that stuff on there. So I would say the Harpoon is good for the price, but the Glorious is even better for the current price at time of filming. Right now the Harpoon is going for $44.99 on the main Corsair website, but you could probably find it for around 40 bucks somewhere else. And while the Glorious mouse is saying 64 on Amazon and some other places, you can find it for much cheaper if you go either directly to the source or find an outlet. So basically this would be about the same price, maybe $8 more than the Corsair Harpoon. I would recommend this mouse over the Harpoon. And these are replacement buttons that you can change out on the side here, which is really nice. They give you a little tool as well, I guess, to pry them out, where I didn't get any buttons. I did get weights from my OG mouse that I had back in the day, but I didn't get extra buttons for my mouse. So that's very interesting. Wonder how long that will last and when I will have to replace these. But I will let you know sometime in the future. However, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor on the way out, hit the like button, make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.